In its heyday, the Nebraska chapter of the Pearl Harbor Survivor Association had upwards of 50 members. The association disbanded a few years ago because most of the members have passed away. As Brian Massey reports, 3 of them decided it was time to get together once again.
To celebrate a 75th anniversary of anything seems remarkable.
How you be?
Not good.
Not good? Oh, come on now.
Oh, I'm still up.
Their friendship forged by circumstance.
Well, these are the finest comrades I ever knew, and they really did big things in Pearl Harbor.
Earl Brandis, who served in the Marines back then, is the kid of the bunch.
When the shoot was over, I was one of the first guys to gather souvenirs from that particular plane.
He's 95 now.
Yeah, I am every day amazed because I'm the first one that ever made it to 90 in my family. That's saying a lot.
It is, especially considering how it could have easily ended for all 3 of them nearly 75 years ago. December 7th, 1941. More than 2,400 service members died in a surprise Japanese attack on the American naval base Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. 23-year-old sailor Ed Guthrie of Omaha survived. He spent 3 days picking up bodies from the water.
I think about the black water. The water was all black, you know.
Lawrence Osterberg of Hildreth served in the Coast Guard. He remembers seeing explosions in the distance and loading ammunition that day when a bomb landed across the street. This December, for the 75th anniversary of Pearl Harbor, he won't be making the trip. Ed Guthrie and Earl Brandis of Central City, Nebraska, plan to be in Hawaii. They're the first ones to tell you, though, they aren't getting any younger.
On December 7th, 1941.
So for the first time in 5 years, the last 3 members of the Nebraska Pearl Harbor Survivor Association got together in Central City near the community's World War II memorial. Each received a commemorative medallion.
Beautiful.
Recognizing the 75 years since the attack. One would think their reunion would be full of war stories. Instead, the conversation involves,
How's your health today?
We talk about all our grandkids.
the men, all in their 90s, will share stories from 1941 if you ask. Otherwise, we heard plenty of this.
We played golf. If we won our match,
Yeah,
guess what we got?
yeah.
A new golf ball.
Ed Guthrie won a state high school golf title. He quit playing in his 80s. Lawrence Osterberg doesn't golf. And then there's Earl Brandis.
I didn't play golf until I was 58 years old, so I had a lot of time to make up.
In fact, the day before, the 95-year-old golfed with his grandson and great-grandson. 3 men who lived through Pearl Harbor and continue to honor those who did not. Now the battle is one of time.
Nice to see them all alive and moving around. That's good. How's this?
Pretty good.
In Central City, Nebraska, with photographer Jim Hinchik, I'm Brian Massey reporting, WWT6 News.
Amazing living history right there. You know, since their meeting just a few days ago, Brian tells us 2 other Pearl Harbor vets living in Nebraska contacted one of the families in our report. One had moved from California to Beatrice. We're told another lives in Omaha, but had kept to himself over the past couple years and hadn't participated in any of the reunions.